Hi, everyone. Welcome to the last webinar for the south of France featuring Corsica. We've got 4 amazing properties in or on Corsica, 2 on the north and 2 on the south. And we are going to talk about why Corsica, what about Corsica is so wonderful, and how to get to Corsica, and all of the questions that you might have. So let me show you very quickly. Again, we have 19 properties in the French Riviera on top of the 20 that we have in Provence. And we've got 4 on Corsica. So here we have on the northern side, we have La Villa Calvi, and then we have La Signoria, which is also in Calvi. And then down on the southern side, we have Grand Hôtel de la Cala Rossa, and Hervé, help me with this, Les Bergeries
de Palombaggia.
Les Bergeries de Palombaggia.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so we are going to visit with these properties, see how we get there, and what this destination really has to offer for your clients. We are a collection of nearly 600 members, nonprofit. They are all independently owned and managed by people, and they are all committed to preserving the local heritage and the environment. And what really makes Relais and Chateau special is that these properties are filled with people who care about culture, about the local heritage and the local culture, the local food, the history of the land, the food of the land. And that's why we send our guests to these extremely authentic experiences all over the world, and today in Corsica. So here is your contact channels. You have our GDS chain code, which is WB, World's Best, and our 800 line which rings into New York, our reservations line. And then of course you could reach the team through email, and you have of course myself and Tiago. La Route du Bonheur, I've been going over this all for the last 8 months. We have these sample itineraries that you can use as inspiration. So you can find it on our website under itineraries, and you can do a search by destination. And there's me on the west, and there's Tiago on the east. And of course we have David, who's our global sales, and the reservation team based in New York. If you have any questions, I see some people raised hand. If you have any questions, go ahead and type the questions in the Q&A box or the chat box, and I'll read those out loud. These are the contacts of everyone here today. If you were here with us yesterday, Aude was here as well, presenting one of our French Riviera properties. And was that Chateau de Villemire?
Yes, it was.
And so here are the contacts. I'll send these off to you afterwards. And we'll actually start with Aude with La Villa Calvi. Oh, Deborah, you can't hear anything. Can you guys all hear me? Everyone else can hear me?
Hear you.
Okay. I'm sorry, Deborah. I don't have subtitles. I'll record it and I'll post it up on our YouTube. Okay, Kathy can hear me. Great. Thank you, Kathy.
All right. So let's start. Everybody
Yes.
alive already?
Yes, we can see. Tell us about La Villa Calvi and as well Corsica, the destination.
I will. First of all, I really want to thank you, Amy, for your lovely organization. And again, a very happy birthday to you. Hello, everybody. My name is Aude. I'm La Villa Calvi sales representative. I'm so happy to attend this webinar with you today. And yeah, to introduce you to this gorgeous destination and lovely property. But first of all, let's talk about the destination. I know that most of you guys know perfectly the destination, but some of you not. So I think this is the right time to give you our key selling points. So it has been designed by myself. So this is my vision of Corsica, and I'm sure for the people who don't know the destination, it will help you. So first key selling point is that the island is an accessible island. That's quite important, especially for US customer. We are served by 4 airports in total in the island, 2 up north and 2 down south. So that will help you to create nice itinerary, route du bonheur, between our fourth property. And yeah, Amy, that's also something important to know. We have on the Relais des Châteaux website our dedicated route du bonheur in Corsica. So, fourth airport, as I told you, at only 2 hours from Paris, half an hour from Marseille or Nice. Regarding La Villa Calvi, more in detail, you will see detail after per property for the rest of the of the airports. La Villa Calvi is located up north, west side of the island. In Calvi, we have our own airport there, so it's only 10 minutes far from the property, and we have direct flights with France, of course, Paris, and also Brussels, Nice, another European country like Belgium and UK. We do not know yet the 2021 airline schedule, but as soon as we will have it, we will pass through to Amy and she will forward it to you. But for the moment, the most important thing to know is that we have an exclusive offers which is available for the 4 property you will discover today. So it's an exclusive offer we made with Air Corsica, which is our airline here in Corsica. And if at least you book one room night in one of our property, your guests can benefit a nice deal. So it's a flat fee rate available during the entire season without any difference between weeks, weekends, low and high season. So round trip flights from Paris to Corsica is 259 euro per guest. And round trip flight Nice to or Marseille to Corsica is 149 euro per person. Arrival and departure can be made in the airport of your choice. Second point of Corsica is it's a change of scenery. It's a multifaceted destination that brings all together UNESCO natural heritage sites, exceptional landscape, and it also evokes all the continent. And when I'm saying that, I have something in my mind, which is a Corsican legend, quite popular here. And so I will tell you because it will make sense with this second key selling point. So Corsican people says that God creates the world in 6 days with sky, earth, sand, stars, continent, also trees, river, plants, and so on. But at the end of this creation, he looked into his bag and found that mountains, rivers, sands, in fact, a little bit of everything left. So he decided to put his bag down on the sea, and then Corsica has been created. God was finally happy of his masterpiece thanks to Corsica. So this is the perfect transition to explain you that the entire world, mean landscape, meets in Corsica. You can see it in picture, and you will see more when my friends will introduce their property and their environment. Also, something important to know about these gorgeous islands, that it's a sport paradise. Sorry for the error, but it's a sport paradise. Yeah, this land is a land on contrast between sea and mountains. And thanks to that, you can practice every sport you want. So in the mountains, many things. Of course, we have the famous GR20 for the randonnée, but you can do also trail, canyoning, climbing, and so on. And on the seaside, water sports, everything you can imagine, and also fishing, boat day trip, and so on. You will never get bored about Corsica. Last but not least, Corsica is full of authenticity and with a very strong DNA. Of course, with its residents, with Natalie, she's a real Corsica. You will see that she really strong and have a huge identity, but also with heritage and culture. And as Natalie is a true Corsican, maybe she can tell a little bit more about it. And I think Hervé has also an anecdote about this point. You have to unmute, Natalie.
Yes, hello. Hello, everybody. So what do you mean by authenticity? You speak about the pietra?
Yeah, everything, in fact. And you are authentic as well.
So for us, it's time, it's aperitif time. So I don't know if you see my pietra.
Nice beer, nice Corsican beer.
We cannot see
Cheers.
it.
À la châtaigne. How do you say Amy châtaigne?
Yeah, it's chestnut beer.
Chestnut, sorry, chestnut taste. So very good.
Chestnut beer?
Yeah.
Chestnut beer. Really.
Wow, this is something I've got to get to Corsica to taste.
You see? Please come.
Yes, delicious. Hervé, you enjoy the pietra with me?
Oh, yes, I'm not, I prefer wine, Corsican red wine.
You prefer Corsican red wine.
And the wine in Corsica get a real different authenticity and identity than France. Much more younger, but the tastes are very surprising. And all people coming from France and elsewhere, outside foreign countries, they discover a new taste with the wine. It's very wine property, very little wine property and a specific one. So it's very nice to be discovered.
And we have also many nice products. Corsica is really famous for its cheeses, of course, citrus fruits, veal, seafood products, fish, because we Mediterranean seas around us. So yes, and Corsican cuisine, if you have to keep in your mind something, this is the right mix between the French cuisine and the Italian cuisine. Okay, so let's continue.
Hervé had something to say earlier. He mentioned off screen.
About the strong DNA in Corsica.
Correct.
Yes, in the island here, everyone can came with very privacy. I mean that one day I met on the harbor of Bonifacio, not so far from Porto Vecchio. I don't met personally, but I met Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. It was five or 6 years ago. And no one took care to them, no one. They were very happy not to be recognized. And they said, oh, a place we can be discreet, we can appreciate like anyone.
So Corsica is a place where we can send our celebrities or people who are seeking that kind of very special privacy and exclusive kind of experience, because it's less people make it as far as Corsica, but once you get there, it just offers so much exclusivity.
And we like to meet the heart and not the celebrity, much more the heart.
Wonderful, great. So when I come, I can see Brad Pitt. Is that what you're saying?
Single right now.
I know. I did just turn 41. Thank you, Hervé.
All right, so now let's continue the visit. So after the destination, I will now introduce you to La Villa Calvi, which is a lovely property located up on a hill overlooking the Bay of Calvi, the citadel and the Corsican mountain. From the common area, from let's say 95% of our room, guests can enjoy this spectacular view. So La Villa Calvi, in few words, 48 rooms in total, plus 3 private houses. Regarding gourmet experience, we do have 2 restaurants, including a gourmet and also a spa. So La Villa Calvi, it's a family-run business owned by the Pinelli family. They are working with us every day at the property. They design the architecture of the place in a contemporary way. very well integrated in the environment. It suits perfectly. You can see the rocks he built around. And so this is our room. I mentioned 48 rooms, smallest room, 35 square meters, and biggest one, 200 square meters. Design, quite contemporary, designed bright. The reason is really simple. We want that the eyes of the guests stay focused on what happened outside because of this spectacular view we have everywhere in the property. Regarding rates, start from 350 euro to 2,300 euros. So this is a high season for this lovely suite, which is our biggest, 200 square meters. Look at that. In addition of our rooms, we have 3 private houses between 300 square meters to 600 square meters. So 4 to 5 rooms, depend of which villa, but each villa do enjoy its own private pool and still overlooking the fantastic view. The exception, is for this house named Villa Serra. This is the only we have in Mediterranean style. The other is on the more in the contemporary style. Gourmet experience with our restaurant, still with the view, our pool bar around the pool. The rest of the facilities, we do have a spa. So with daylight, with indoor heated pool. At the back, you can see some bike because we provide many courses like aqua bike, aqua gym, Pilates, yoga, directly at the spa, of course, massages, fitness center. And we also have 100 square meters dedicated to contemporary art, and we exhibit many artists from all over the world, and the selection has been made by the owner himself. Last but not least, experiences. At La Villa Calvi, we do have a full catalog of experiences. I will send it to you on a link through our direct message things on Zoom, but I will just name the experience. So the first one is a wine tasting. It's a sunset. Yes, sunset wine tasting cruise. Sorry, I forgot my sunset, which is quite important, especially with a picture. So sunset wine tasting cruise. The second one is bike ride in the vineyards, followed by a wine tasting. Third one is the horse rides on a beautiful beach. Look at this crystal clear water. It's like Maldives. And the last one is then altitude package, because we work a lot on wellness activities. So it gives the possibility to the customer to choose during their stay 3 activities dedicated to wellness: aqua gym, aqua biking, Pilates, or a nice botanical randonnée close to the property. Again, thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Aude. I see there's a couple questions. Actually, Uli asked if you can address, she asked actually all of you, if you remember, to address any kind of sustainable travel or sustainable efforts that the hotel is making, and if you allow children and pets. I'm not sure if the Americans are traveling with pets or Canadians are traveling with pets.
So unfortunately, we are not pet friendly. Of course, we are family friendly. You saw that we have many room category available for family, thanks to their size. And regarding sustainable, this is part of the project of the future for La Villa Calvi. We are working on it. So stay tuned.
Great, thank you. And so we have 2 properties in Calvi, and La Villa Calvi is a little bit with villas and houses. We have quite a bit of rooms, right? We have about 45? 48 rooms. Okay. Yeah. So although there's a lot, it seems to be quite spread out through the buildings, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
On the 3.5 hectares of domain.
3.5 hectares. Okay, wonderful. I think Lucy, I think she already addressed the number of bedrooms in the houses. They vary, you said, right?
Yeah, between 4 to 5, depend of the houses. So you will find all the details on the fact sheet. I will link on the private
chat room.
message.
In the
Yeah.
chat room. Okay, great.
Yeah, in the
Thank
chat
you.
room.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's it. And so thank you very much, Aude. So that is La Villa Calvi, and she wonderfully touched on the destination of Corsica for us. So thank you for that. Just, I don't know, Chloe, how long? La Signoria, how far away is the property?
Hi everybody.
Hello, Chloe. So Chloe's from La Signoria, which is also in Calvi.
Yeah.
About half the size though of La Villa Calvi. Is that right?
Yeah. We are located 5 minutes driving from Calvi beach and 10 minutes driving from Calvi city town. So from La Villa also, we could say.
Great. Actually, sorry, before we move forward, are all of your properties seasonal? Is that right? You guys close for
Yes.
the winter. I think everyone in Corsica closes. Oh, wow. Thanks for answering that, Aude.
I'm everywhere.
The Q&A are being answered for us. There you go. All right, Chloe, can you show us La Signoria and Spa?
Okay. Does it work for you? Could you see my screen?
Yes, sorry, I can. Can you?
Okay.
Perfect.
Right. So as Aude said before, we are located in Corsica, the island of beauty. So we are surrounded by nature also. We are located 2 hours driving from Piana's Cliff, which is a UNESCO classified area. And also 2 hours driving from another protected area, which is named Le Désert des Agriates, and it's close to Saint-Florent in the north of Corsica. So that Calvi, as you could see, it's a charming place with the harbor. And now about La Signoria. So La Signoria is an old manor, old house, built at the end of the 18th century. And it was a gift from Louis XV to the new governor, manager of Calvi, when Corsica became part of France. Mr. Cecaldi, the owner, bought La Signoria in 1987, and he started by renovated the main building, which is now the restaurant. And year after year, he built the other building. So now we have 30 keys for the ballroom. We have 3 demeure room, then suite demeure and suite grande demeure. And each room has its own decoration. We are family friendly, so we suggest family suite, family apartment, and also family house. So this is one of our family suites. About family house, as you could see, they are built with stones, rocks, typical from Corsica, which is very authentic accommodation. It's nice for family because also it's on the ground floor. We have 4 family houses. You have 2 rooms with bathroom and dressing, divided with the living room, and also a small swimming pool, warm swimming pool. So this is the bedroom for parents, we could say. The view, we are surrounded by nature, by 2 vineyards and also by Bonifato Mountains. Maybe you've heard about the GR20. So about honeymoon or lovers, 3 years ago now, we built our tree house, Chiar di Luna. And so it's in the house, in our pine trees, because we have 200 years old pine trees. And you have a very panoramic view over the mountain. So it's very charming. And yeah, for wedding anniversary or honeymoon, it's a very lovely place. About food and beverage, so in the original building, we have our gastronomic restaurant. It's a 1 Michelin star restaurant, and we also have a bistro. The chef is Alexandre Fabrice. He comes from La Bourgogne. Maybe you've heard La Bourgogne because of wine. It's very famous. And so he likes to cook with a combination of his roots, Bourgogne roots, in the cuisine, and also with Corsican products and seasonal products. So you could see some plates. Our Sinibaldi bar. During summer, on the Thursday evening, in the bar and on the terrace of the bar in the garden, we have Anne Santelli. She sings during the happy hour. It's jazz songs like bossa nova. About wellness, so you could enjoy the jacuzzi. The jacuzzi is located in our orangerie. Many years ago, it was for orange place. So the view, about the warm swimming pool. If you want to enjoy body treatments, we have the Spa Casanera. Casanera is our brand. Casanera was created by Marie Cecaldi, the wife of Mr. Cecaldi. Casanera means black home. We could translate like that. And you're gonna enjoy treatments with products made by plants which comes from Le Maquis. And the famous one is l'Immortel. So this is Marie. And l'Immortel is very well known about regenerating properties, and also if you want to anti-aging products, and also for cicatrization. So we are family friendly and pet friendly. We also, but facilities, we offer free shuttle to Calvi Airport, and also we have a partner beach restaurant, and we offer a free shuttle to go there. We have a e-car for that, because we're a member of Respect Association. It's an association to protect Corsica. It's about the environment and about the green action we do in our hotel, but in order to avoid waste of energy, about the water, about electricity, also that working with seasonal products, local products. It's a combination of a different action, and that's why we're a member of Respect Association. So thank you, and
Great.
if you have some questions, I'm here.
Thank you so much, Chloe. That's great. We have one question from Ellen, and she asked from Travelong, pricing for the family houses in the season?
Family houses, it's
In high
started.
season, maybe. Yeah.
Family house, yes. On July and August, it starts at 1,600 per night, breakfast included.
Okay, and how many rooms are they, did you say?
Family houses, we have 4 family houses, and in family house, you have 2 rooms.
Okay, 2. So each of them are 2 bedrooms.
Yes.
Okay, so €1,600 per night. Great. Any other questions, guys? Odd, thank you for putting those links in the chat room. If anybody's interested, she's put some links in the chat room for you guys for the air the round trip air pricing and all of
the
that.
airline deal.
The deal, yes, the package. Thank you. Great, thank you. So 25 rooms, right, Chloe?
30
30.
rooms.
Oh, it's 30. Oh,
Yeah,
because of the villas, because of the houses. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Great. Thank you so much, Chloe.
You're welcome.
We will move from the northern part of Corsica and we'll go south, and look at that. Natalie is already ready. So we're going to Grand Hotel della Cala Rossa.
Yes, so welcome and to Grand Hotel Cala Rossa. So I'm Natalie. I've been working to the hotel for 21 years now in reception and reservation. So we are located, just a quick reminder of the location.
This photo, this is the one everyone always says, are you on the beach? And I'm like, yes.
So we are extreme south of the island, 35 minutes from Figari International Airport and 10 minutes from Porto Vecchio village, and also 30 minutes from Bonifacio village, typical Corsican village to visit. We highly recommend a rental car to visit the surrounds when you arrive in Corsica. So this is the Canarelli family, owners of the hotel since 1977. Liz and Hélène are present at the hotel every day, and Paul is the owner of the famous Domaine de Murtoli, close to Sartène. So you can see we are in a private and secured residence with a guardian at the entrance. We have an amazing view on Porto Vecchio village and crystal clear water as well. And we have the benefit of the shadow of the century-old parasol pines we have, and we enjoy it, especially during the summer. So we have beach umbrella, beach chairs, and also a jellyfish fillet for the protection of our guests. So in the main building, we have in total 38 rooms, double rooms with terrace, where we can add also baby bed. We are family friendly as well. We have junior suites, so the size of this one is 45 square meters. And we have a brand new suite also for families, as we can open the sofa bed for 2 children and also add an extra baby bed. So family for 5 can sleep in this suite of 60 square meters, and all of them are on the seaside with the pine tree views and the partial sea view between the pine parasol, which are separating the hotel from the beach. And if you have a special event to celebrate, we have also a tree house like La Signoria. So really, for me, the nicest room of the hotel. You are alone in the tree. You have the sleep is guaranteed by the soft serenade of the waves below. In the morning, you are awake by the sings of the birds that are with you in the tree. You have one-way window close to the bath tube and a huge Italian shower and a private terrace overlooking, so the same view on Porto Vecchio village and the Bay of Cala Rossa. So this is our beach bar and also the restaurant for lunch, also on the seaside. For dinner, you have the gourmet restaurant. And this is also the same place for large buffet breakfast. Twice a week, we organize special Corsican events with Corsican singers. So you have international songs, Corsican songs, and guitars. So it's really enjoyable. This is Pascal Cailleux, our chief for 10 years now, and working Cala Rossa for over 20 years as well. So Corsican food, of course, Mediterranean recipes, and every Sunday we have a large buffet brunch, very appreciated by our guests. So this is our organic garden that you can visit by your own, and this is the view you have from the sky when you land by helicopter. So we have many guests sharing their stay between Calvi and Porto Vecchio, and we organize usually the transfer with Aude and Hervé and Chloe for our guests to arrive directly from one hotel to the other. And the flight is 25 minutes from Calvi to Porto Vecchio. So this is the view from the sky, from our garden. So you can meet in the garden our chief when he is picking his fresh aromas, his vegetables, his fruits that you will find in your plate for lunch or for dinner. We also have a spa with an indoor swimming pool. We have a sauna, steam bath, fitness room, a hairdresser, 7 treatment rooms, and also a 100% homemade brand called Nuka with plants originating from the Corsican maki. The brand has been created by Ellen and Liz Canarelli as well. So for us, the unique experience of Cala Rossa you can enjoy is a sailing trip on board of our Pointu called Anna. So you meet our skipper at the top end of our wooden jetty, and you leave for Cala Rossa, so Saint Cyprien Bay, sorry. You enjoy a picnic prepared by our chief. You have a fresh rosé, Hervé, that you enjoy. Fresh rosé on board with the picnic from the chef, and you will swim in a turquoise blue water. It's really the perfect day for a romantic escape. It can also be proposed for families. As we have no kid clubs, children are very welcome. We have many families with children in the summer. They play all together at the beach, but no kids club. And to finish, so we have a really friendly staff, always helpful for our international clientele, to explain how to get to Golfe de Spiron, how to rent a speedboat to see the Lavezzi Islands. You can go hiking in the Bavela Mountains. We can arrange snorkeling, scuba diving, horse riding, karting. You really need to stay at least 1 week to do everything you can do in Corsica. It's really many activities to do in the mountain or on the seaside. So I hope you enjoyed my little paradise. That's my view from my office every day.
Oh my God, for 21 years,
I know
that's
I'm
your
lucky.
view?
I'm lucky. So if you have any question, I'm really happy to answer. We cross fingers we can open this year on 17th of April.
Next year.
Next year, yes. Next year,
yes.
sorry.
No,
and,
gorgeous.
In the meantime, take good care, all of you.
Thank you. We are missing traveling to Europe, let me tell you, but I've been telling people, I mean, this last maybe month or so, things are getting worse again over here and there, of course, but I think with the news of the vaccine and everything, people are really looking positive for next year, and people are really booking their travel for France. And let me tell you, Cala Rossa does sell out quite quickly, because I feel like every time I reach out, I'm like, you're sold out. Okay, how much is the Pivone suite?
The P1 is starting at 500 until 1,280 in high season.
Okay, great. Thank you.
For 2 people, and then we need to add the children.
Okay, yes, and as you said, it's great to have family friendly. Any other questions?
Do we have V now? I stopped my.
Yeah, I can pull that off. Actually,
Hello.
so this is Hervé with Les Bergeries de Palombaggia.
Yes, but it would be a little bit different. It will be a video.
Okay, so let me hold on.
And I am the main actor in.
You are the okay. Actually, before I show the video, actually I'll do the video first. I wanted to show everybody a way that you guys can actually see what month to what month The properties are closed because I feel like a lot of people have been asking, are you seasonal? What months are you open? And you can actually get all that information
Yes.
easily from our the Relais Chateau website. We have all that. Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you see my screen? Okay, so here is La Bergerie de Palombaggia and Hervé. I don't know if the music will be too loud, but let me try.
Normally, yeah. You get the sound?
Muted.
We talk after.
Okay. Hold on. How do I?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we
You
go.
didn't change, Hervé. Still
What?
the same.
Oh, it's the same.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
that
you.
was Hervé.
Still the same. Without beer, but still the same.
It was 10 years ago.
Still the same. You are still
10
very
years
young.
ago. Don't say that. Nobody will
Oh my
know.
God. No, so let's talk about it right now. We are much more a little property than the 4 other one. We get only 20 rooms and suite. And the main difference it is we get only 2 rooms, 2 suites, which may receive a family with 2 kids. Otherwise, it's only for couple. So it's much more boutique hotel for couple than family.
Great
The
to know.
swimming pool is quite little, and with many kids inside, it won't be feature. We are at 800 meters from the sea, and you saw on the video the little buggy who could bring the guests directly to the beach without walking. We work also with 3 main restaurants, beach restaurants, which are not our restaurants, but are very nice restaurants. On the evening, we get our restaurant, gastronomic restaurant, Table de Mina. And this year we change our chief. It will be an Italian chief from, it's no more Jean-Jacques Gaultier.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes,
We'll take that down.
He's retired. Yeah, he's 65 years old. So it will be Paolo, an Italian, coming from Napoli. So it will change, the card will change. Yes, that's it. it's we like to share experiences. I'm living here since 15 years, and Corsican people get a heart very huge, and that's why, because I'm from Little Brittany, I'm not Corsican, but by the years I'm coming little by little much more Corsican, and the value we get here in this country is very heartful. Yeah, beaucoup de sens. We're very heart, and we like to share experiences we met in other restaurants, other places, and countryland. And this is what we like to do with our team for the guests. Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, Hervé. So
Thank you.
I'm going to actually show you on our website some of the stuff. We'll look at Le Bergerie de Palombaggia, where Hervé is from, and you can see it. If you go to the landing page on each property, you can see how many rooms it is here on the right side, and you can see it where it is on the map. And you can actually scroll down to see all the rooms and kind of check availability, of course, but also when you go to Good to Know tab, you can see here children are welcome, although he did say that it's probably more better for couples. You can see here on the right side, it says the annual closing. So you can see normally the hotel closes from September 29th to April 18th, and the restaurant also closes from the 28th to the 25th of April. So that kind of information, I know everyone's asking, when do you open, when do you close? On every property landing page on our site, this information is here. And then they have an experiences page as well. I think it just needs a minute to load. Can you tell us about some of these experiences, Hervé?
Yeah, we get our own boat. It's Axopar. It's a Norwegian boat, and we can pass one day out with a picnic and to go to Lavezzi Island or Sardinia. We can go through Sardinia, Magdala Island.
Wow.
And yeah, for the day, it's very easy. It's not so far. It's 45, 1 hour
By boat?
By boat with big motor. Huh?
Okay, okay.
Not with Le Pointu, huh?
sailing.
You cannot go to Sardinia on Le Pointu.
This one.
You go to Sardinia also, Nathalie?
No, not with Le Pointu.
Not with the Pointu. So
No,
yes, but the thing is, the beach we get just under the hotel is one of the beautiful beach of the island, with many also beaches in the north, in the west side and the south. But it's part of the beautifulest beaches. So our guests would prefer to stay there.
Okay, and this is close. How long does it take to get to the beach from your property?
If it's walking distance, 8 minutes. If it's with the buggy trail, is 45 seconds.
You can walk 8 minutes. Brilliant.
Yes, 8
Okay.
minutes.
It looks farther than 8 minutes.
You saw the little the private road, rock road with the little, just facing the hotel. It's a private road we get.
Okay, great.
Not very easy.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much. I'm going to check if we have some questions here. Kathy asked, curious of the mix of international guests at each property. Do you guys want to take each a shot at that question?
At La Villa Calvi, it's a mix of European customer, so mainly French, and after from UK, Switzerland, Belgium, and Germany as well. And yeah, we are welcoming more and more US customers.
So we've got to represent and send more North Americans.
Please.
Julianne asked Hervé, actually, let's give everyone a shot to answer that question. Hervé?
So for the mixed is 45% French guests. Normally, this 2020 year, it was a very specific season, but usually we get 45% French guests, much more than 15-20% for US, and the rest is much more Dutch and Netherlands and Switzerland.
Okay. Natalie and Chloe?
I would say like Aude, it's quite the same nationalities.
Yes.
Same with Chloe.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mainly French people, French guests, and then European guests
So,
from Belgium, Sweden, Switzerland. Yeah.
so
Because
true.
it depends on flights.
Oh, it depends on the tide. Okay. Well, so true to the Relais and Chateau authentic experience. I mean, we don't want to go someplace where all the Americans are either. So we can come to you and
Yes.
hear everyone speaking French and have the Corsican experience. So that's really, it looks like it looks like a hidden gem. Corsica is a hidden gem
Please.
that we need to discover. So this is really great. Hervé, we have one question for you. How many rooms does La Bergerie? I think it was 20, right? Oh, you're muted.
20 rooms.
20 rooms. Okay.
20 rooms.
Perfect.
10 rooms regular and 10 suite and junior suite.
Okay,
Half.
perfect. Great.
And I forget to add that once a week we organize wine tasting. As you understand, I like wine. So we invite different producer, and they made an aperitif at 5:30 in the afternoon to discover the wine of one region, and they speak about this region of Corsica, because so different people working the wine and so perfectly, so it's necessary to cover.
This is a wonderful reason for me to come to Corsica because I don't like wine. I love wine. So yeah, everyone's commenting kind of about the tree houses. It's really fascinating because as I've done these webinars, I've discovered that a lot of our French properties have tree houses. It's a popular thing now, huh?
Yeah.
Odd. I think Chateau de Valmer had one as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And
They
then
had two. They had two.
Okay. And we have one in Normandy with Chateau d'Audrieux. I can't. But they also have a tree house as well. So it sounds like something really fun and unique that our properties are exploring. But that is a wrap, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm going to go celebrate now.
Yeah, I think we can all sing together to celebrate your birthday.
Yes.
Okay, let's
What
do
is
it.
that?
Of course, we will sing
Happy
in
birthday.
French. In French.
Recording.
Joyeux
Joyeux
anniversaire.
Ami.
Joyeux
Joyeux anniversaire.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And not only is it my birthday, it's my last webinar for the year. So it'll be a little break while I don't see you all. But thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you to invite us.
Thank
you,
you, everybody.
Bye-bye.